Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and this is my character so far in Call of Duty World War II. I unlocked some kind of epic expeditionary outfit, which is pretty sweet. I have a light machine gun and some high caliber, large rounds over my chest. I forget what these are, like M60 bullets or whatever, a 60 caliber. Is that what it is? I think so. But anyways, that's not the point of the video. What I want to talk about today is the quartermaster, the contracts, and I don't know what it's called, the Call of Duty points, the credits, payroll, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just picked up my payroll about an hour ago, and I also got hit with some kind of surprise for logging in like 3 days in a row. I got bonus points. I don't know if that happened to everybody today. I'm assuming it did. It said 3 times 500, and I received 1,500 credits. So now I'm at 2,433 credits, which I think was pretty sweet because it's been pretty slow with these 100 points per every 4 hours, which is I'm usually only getting like 1 or 2 of those per day, whether I time my logins well after work or I'm actually playing for 4 hours, which is pretty rare for me to play that long. A lot of times I get home from work, I get the points, and then I play later at night, and then when I'm done playing, like hours later, I'll play at night, and then when I'm done playing, I'll get the payroll again before I go to sleep. Anyways, what I want to talk about are the contracts and how difficult I think they are. So I'm totally shocked by this. I thought they looked pretty easy at first, and then when I started playing, I'm like, wow, these are actually a lot harder. And I wanted to see everybody's opinion on them or anybody else's opinion on them on YouTube, see what you guys think, the community thinks, or whatever. So contracts have obviously been in the game for a little while. We're playing like the new microtransaction Destiny headquarters style of game. You know, they definitely ripped this off from Destiny, but the headquarters. But I actually like it a lot in Call of Duty. It's pretty sweet and it makes it fun when you're loading into games. Which is nice. I like that. So anyways, getting back to the contract. So the first thing I saw, well, let's just say these look, I don't know how long they're going to be here for, probably a week. So this is maybe a little early to make a commentary on this. We'll see how they progress. But the moral of the story here, the TLDR, is that I don't like how the range of difficulty it's either extremely easy and kind of like ripping people off, or it's extremely hard. And I feel like it's only for 1% of Call of Duty players. So let's start off. So first, I saw that there was the 100 kills in any mode. I'm like, oh my god, this is super easy. Like, I get so many kills per game. And I think you rate a player by, how many kills they get per game. And I was thinking about when you play a domination match, when I see people play, some of my friends, they get like 10 to 20 kills. So I think if you're like an average player, that's maybe what you go for, right? A lot of people are in that 10 range, 10, they go 10 to 10, 10 to 11, they're around 1 KD, and that's where they are. If you're really bad, you're only getting like a couple of kills per domination match. Then if you're good, you're getting around 20 kills per match. Then if you're great, I would say you're getting 30 kills per match. I would say if you're amazing, you're getting 40 plus kills per match. And then if you're in the 1%, you're consistently getting over 50, 60 kills per game. I rarely see people in the 50 and 60 mark. And you can be a great player. Like, I think I'm a great player. I'm a really good to great player because I average probably 30 to 45 kills per domination game right now. So every once in a while, if I get a big kill streak, I'll pop into the 50, 60, 70 range in Call of Duty. I've gotten 100 kills and stuff like that in a game, 120, 140, but those are like on crazy Nuketown gameplays, weird game types and one-off scenarios. But if you're consistently getting 50 kills in a domination game, you're like the 1% of Call of Duty. And I say that because once I started doing this, I realized, man, I was cutting really close. I was getting like 30 kills a game, but then you get one game if people quit out, all this stuff. Say you get 5 kills or 10 kills, it's really slow. The enemy team only has 2 players. Then you can barely get this. But then you go to this, 130 kills in any mode in the same amount of time, and you just get a rare supply drop. So the only way to get a rare supply drop so far out of these 2 style of contracts is to get 130 kills in 40 minutes. So that's averaging like 33, I think, is it 33 to 32 kills a game in 4 games, because the game takes about 10 minutes, and if the game goes over 10 minutes, then that average amount needs to go up higher than that, which is crazy. So the basic math would just be like, say you get 30 kills, you have 4 games, that takes you to 120, you still need 10 more, okay? So if you have one bad game, people start quitting out or whatever, or even if you go 29 and 1 each game, which is great. 29 and 5 in a domination match is awesome. I've had that score a couple times this year around about that. You're still not getting this contract, which I think is pretty crazy. You need to be hitting like maybe 50 kills a game, and then you get like a bad game like 25, which isn't even bad. So I guess I'll stop harping on that. I'm just going off about that because the next way to get a rare supply drop is same thing, very difficult, 35 kills. I'm skipping over these because it's get 3 headshots, get 5 headshots, and you just get 750 XP and 1500 XP. So that's really not anything. And then the next time you can get a supply drop, these are basically the same things as these, just smaller time frames. So you're only getting 10 minutes to get 35 kills, which is doable for a lot of players, but it's not going to happen every time. So the risk of you betting on this isn't that great. Like you're basically saying, like, even a really great player, I get over 35 kills so often, but if I were to do this every game, I'd probably not get it every game. I'd get it 1 out of 4 games, 1 out of 3 games. So you're just betting. It's basically just betting or gambling, and the odds are not that great in your favor. And then for most players, that's maybe unachievable in most cases. So it's just really hard. 55 kills and more, same thing. 10 minutes, even though there's bots and stuff, whatever. But then you get down to these two, and they're just so blatantly obvious to me, or blatantly easy, that it's almost rude. Like, you have 30 minutes to get 20 kills. In this game type, you need to be getting like 4 kills a minute. Okay? Whatever it is. In this, you need to get a kill a minute, less than a kill a minute. And that ratio is just so far off. This is 3 team death matches to get 10 kills. So you're basically just paying to get supply drops, which is what they want people to do. They want people to spend money on the supply drop, the easy one, and then be like, oh man, I'm out of credits, and then buy more credits with real money or whatever they can, right? So not that they're going to use something else than money, but I mean, like, they're going to try whatever way they can to collect as many credits, obsess over it, pay money, whatever. It makes people do crazy shit or play way too much or whatever if they're like addicted to it. And, you know, I don't think I'm not that crazy about supply drops. I don't plan on spending any money into it. I really don't even care like what I look like in the game, but it does get addicting just opening things, because it's just like a natural habit, I guess, of like opening stuff and gambling and seeing like it's instant gratification, right? So anyways, I just think it bothers me that these are so incredibly easy and just going to take everybody's credits away. I think they need to have something in the middle. Like, what's wrong with having 20 kills in 10 minutes or something that's hard? 25 kills in 10 minutes. I had that the other day, or 25 kills in 1 team deathmatch, and I'm pretty good, and I was getting 24, and then I finally got 25. And I'm a pretty good player. So I just feel like making these for maybe like the top 10% of players would be more achievable, and even then would still be like the odds are still in the house's favor, which is Call of Duty, and only like a group of people would be able to get it or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I just think this credit system leaves a lot to be desired. I thought this was going to be a way extra part to be addicted in the game. Like, there's already so much addiction factor in Call of Duty. If you have each game, there's score streaks. You have leveling up your guns, leveling up your division, leveling up your overall class, leveling up this, leveling up that, unlocking everything. The game's always been addicting. Adding contracts just makes it more addicting, and these rewards. But the contracts to me just are so ridiculous, and for what you get for them just isn't enough to me to like warrant that like ridiculousness. And then I'm more interested in just doing these, which are way more realistic. The what are these called? Like rewards, Major Howard, whatever. These are totally doable, and I'll just wait for these. So this is fun. Contracts, I think, need to be tweaked a little bit, or maybe I guess that's why they're that hard. So you do these on a daily basis, weekly basis, and then the contracts are just something extra. But I don't know, they're too similar to me. Like, all of those, a lot of these are giving me supply drops, when only like the most ridiculous ones are giving me supply drops. And like, this is just win 25 matches in a week. So I get that the contracts you can do every single game. So I see what it's doing. I just think it could have been done better. And who am I to criticize? 'Cause it's not like I can make a game like Call of Duty, but I'm sure I could, if I had time, come up with something a little bit more creative for the contract. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm just complaining a little bit. Well, I'm not complaining, just giving my opinion, sharing my thoughts. If you guys want to play Call of Duty on Xbox Live, hit me up on Blitz5. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.